I pray, may there be a transference of power. As I speak about the Holy Spirit, may there be a transference of power from the media, from this camera to where you are, in Jesus' mighty name. Come on, somebody say amen. When you receive the Spirit of God, I received the Spirit of God when I was in my primary level. In my primary level, just primary 6, I began preaching on the streets of Kampala. Even I went to high school, even as I went on to preach and preach and preach, simply because I had the Holy Spirit upon my life. He had anointed me with his power. That is the same power that I'm sending unto you. People started to wonder, how is this kid doing that? At such a tender age, he's on the streets. Actually, I used to do it in my uniform. After school, I go to the streets and I evangelize. And people could get saved simply because there was something upon my life. In my own wisdom, in my own power, I couldn't preach. But because I had the Spirit of God, but because I encountered the Spirit of God, who is not actually afraid of anything, I started to preach. I started to evangelize. I became stronger. I did ministry simply because I had the power of the Holy Spirit. So somebody who's there, I send the Holy Spirit to come, to overshadow you. For the Holy Spirit overshadowed Mary. Listen to me. The Holy Spirit in the book of Matthew overshadowed Mary. Because Mary was asking, he told Angel Gabriel, I am a virgin. I don't know any man. How will I be able to produce the Jesus you have told me about? And the Angel Gabriel told him, the power of the Holy Spirit will come upon you. And that which will be produced, it will be holy, and it will be called the child of God. Somebody there, what you need to have, just the Holy Spirit to overshadow you. When it overshadows you, which is impossible for men. You know, Mary was used to this system. I need to have a man. My man is Hosea. I need to have a man. My man is Joseph. But actually, this angel of God told him, you will get pregnant even minus sleeping with any man. So we serve the God who is omnipotent, the all-powerful God. He can make somebody to produce even without sleeping in man. He can make you to succeed even without attaining much academics. He can make you to go to 12 nations even minus having many connections, because it's the person who can connect you to the right person. We serve a God who doesn't depend on man to make you rich. It doesn't depend on your wisdom. It doesn't depend. Actually, it's not limited by your qualification. It's not limited by your age. That, you know what, I have grown up, so I want to get married. I just want to tell somebody, be still and know that you have a mighty God. You will get married. Even at that age of 30, 35, 40, God will give you a man, a good man, and the right person in due time. So remain believing, remain loving God, remain